home, so excuse me for that. Let me say hi to everybody. My sweet girl Martina, Judy, Laura is with us today. Anita, I love all you guys. You're the best. Let's see, Rosemary is with me today. Rochelle is here. So lots, and Annie, if I miss anybody, it's because I'm scrolling. John is with us. Kimberly is with us. Janet's with us. What a great crew we have today. And there is Sarah. We got Sarah Bell's with us as well. Anita, I don't know if I mentioned your name. Everybody is with us today. Great, great crew. Let's get started with this hour. So, when we first launched Alien Tape, all right, Alien Tape was 4 rolls of this really cool tape, and I love this stuff. I own it, all right? It's great. It's extremely sticky, and for a lot of people, it was hard to work with. Like, it's great, but, you know, cutting it and stuff, you know, especially if you have issues with your hands, I wish they made Alien Tape that was already pre-cut. So all I'd have to do is take the Alien Tape out, whatever I want to stick, and I mean anything, all right? And it sticks to any surface. Wood. What kind of glue sticks to wood, right? Wood's porous. Brick, porous. Cement, porous. Great, it's fantastic on glass and painted surfaces, but it'll also stick to those other surfaces I just mentioned. It is amazing. So what we did is we took our famous Alien Tape. You can still buy this, I have it available. All right, it's a great deal because you get 4 rolls, you get 40 feet of the stuff. You get more of this than you do with the strips, but like I said, a little bit of work to cut this. Or you get 210 of the pre-cut, pre-sized pieces of Alien Tape. And all that you need to do, and you'll see how they come in these individual strips, right? And then all you do is you peel one back. They're so sticky, it's ridiculous. In fact, I'll peel this one off. I mean, it's literally, I don't know if you could see, it's barely can pull this off my finger. You can see how I'm pulling my finger right there, right? The stuff is ridiculous. I mean, you will never get it off. It's double-sided, so if you want to use it to mount, like if you want to put a vase on a table and you want the vase to slip over, put this under the vase. If you want to hang a hook in your bathroom, put it there so you don't have to drill a hole or put glue on there. If you want to use it outdoors on brick, watch this. I have never seen any kind of tape that works on brick. This works there as well. 210 pieces, reusable. And by the way, we give you the larger Alien Tape pre-cuts, and we give you the smaller ones, because you know some jobs need a little more tape. So we give you all this. We give you sheets and sheets and sheets of the stuff. Here it is, all out in front of you. Easy to use, you will love it. My very good friend Chad Allen is standing by, and Chad, don't get me wrong, I love my original Alien Tape. I use it for like carpeting and runners where I need a long piece, but the pre-cuts are so convenient to use and so easy, and this stuff really works.
Yeah, Alien Tape's not going to go anywhere. We're going to have this stuff for a real long time. There's a use for this, no question about it. But yeah, when you want pre-cut, this is what you're going to pull out. Quite frankly, 85, 90% of the time, I'm pulling out these pre-cut strips now. And Guy, you laid it out perfectly. There is no adhesive or residue. There's nothing sticky. It's just hundreds of thousands of suction cups. But my role here, let me just show you a lot of demos in a very short period of time of how you might use it in your home. But don't forget, if you do need more restocking of your Alien Tape, we do still have that. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, ready? Here we go. This is a marble backsplash. Welcome to my kitchen. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I put 2 pieces of Alien strip right here. You can sort of see it, but you'll get the idea in just a second. All I'm going to do is take off that protective backing, that yellow backing. The strip itself is not yellow. That's just a little plastic protective backing. And the reason we do that is because of the nano grip technology. It's hundreds of thousands of suction cups, making it very sticky. But again, there's no residue. I love to have my spurtles on my backsplash. So I'll take my spurtles and I'll just put them right there on those Alien strips. Now, there's no setup process, again, because again, it is suction cups, not sticky residue. Now, if I ever need to use that spurtle, I can just take it down. I can use my spurtle, clean it, wash it, and then all I do is sort of press it against those suction cups again, and it's going to hold it there easily and simply without ever having to drill, nail, screw into my marble backsplash, which if you ever do that, you can't be friends with me because that's a big no-no, right? Don't break your expensive marble. And the next demo I'll do before I throw it back to Guy here for a second is people love to have, myself included, love to have a spice rack where they can see their spices. So you know how much you have, you know when you have it, et cetera, et cetera. I put just two. Again, you get 210. I just used 2. And I'm going to take off that protective backing, again, only because it's hundreds of thousands of suction cups coming to life every time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up. The hardest part is getting it level because I'm really close to it. And I'm just going to press. And what I can see that you probably can't on your camera is I can see the little air bubbles escaping because, again, it's suction cups. I give it a little Chad tap test. I like to do that because this is the part of the presentation where it seems like it's too good to be true. And in this case, we're changing all that because it's not too good to be true. It really does set up in that short of time. So in the 1 second I've been here, I've hung my spurtles up where I can use them and put them right back. And I've also included a spice rack on my barbell backsplash. But Guy, the offer is unbelievable. When we come back to me again, I'm going to show you a sign. I'm going to hang up our bionic lights coming up, and even our disc lights here in a few seconds.
Yeah, it's very convenient, and you just have this in your drawer. You're gonna come up with 1,000 different ways that you can use it, right? Whether it's to hold something in place. You know, I often talk about when I lost I had a really expensive vase. It was given to me when I got married years and years ago from family members, and it was handmade, all this stuff. And I had the thing forever, and I had it on a table, a wooden table. It stood about, I don't know, maybe 18 inches high. It was beautiful. And one day I hit the table when I was putting my sneakers on to go for a run, and it fell on the marble floor and it cracked. And I was like, every time I think about that, I was like, if I had a little piece of alien tape underneath the vase, which you wouldn't see, and it's thick, but it's not super thick, so you feel like it's elevated. If you put that on there, it would have never tipped over. It would have stayed on. There are so many different uses. You know, if you want to, what about your phone in your car? You don't have a fancy way to put your phone up in a car. Take a little piece of the alien tape, put it on the dash, stick the phone on it. There you go, just like that, right? And remember, the way to release it, to Chad's earlier breakdown of it, it's not a glue. The reason it sticks is it is thousands of little, what they call nano suction cups. You can't even see them, but they're little sort of concave little impressions on that one side, and they are like glue. When you put something on there, just like when you put one suction cup on something, but the problem with one suction cup is if that one suction cup has an air leak, the whole thing falls down. Anybody that's hung a shower brush in their shower in the middle of the night hears a clank and they think somebody's breaking in. It's because one suction cup is not enough. Each one of these little squares that we have here, and I'll pull this out, each one has thousands and thousands of little suction cups on the other side of it. You can't see them. And when you push it down and rub it with your thumb, all those little thousands of cups stick to whatever surface it is. That's why it can work on brick. That's why it works on cement, because it has massive amounts of touch points that will stick to whatever it is you need to put it onto. That's what makes it so easy. As far as using it, peel it away, stick it to whatever you want, peel the back off, stick whatever you want on there. To release it, just like with a regular suction cup, don't try to pull it, all right, because those suction cups are not gonna give. Turn it. So if this guy wanted to remove that, he would simply have to turn it 90 degrees and it would come off. But with all those cups, how many things do you know you can stick to stone? Right? It's impossible. $20 gets you 210 of these. Very busy. There's a great use of it right there. Look at that. And plus, they hold a lot of weight. So for me, Chad, there's not a home in America that can't use this, right? I mean, there's a lot of things we have that are just for certain people. These are for everybody.
Yeah, we actually, my friends and I go on vacation every year in June. We take them to the Airbnb because you never know what you're going to run into there, what you're going to want to hang up. I know we're running short on time. We have like basically the whole hour together, Guy. Lots of great Bell & Howell products. Yeah. But the disc lights are very famous, especially in the springtime. And how do we hang them up? How do we mount them? Of course, you could always do the traditional way with the stake, but the alien strips are so easy. Here's that backing. You just take that off. I already applied it there. I'm going to stick it to my marble backsplash. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there. It's good. I mean, that's what it takes. And if I ever want to take it down, this could have been my balcony if I didn't want to kick them off. It could have been my runner, my ottoman, if it's slipping and sliding. Now, this disc light here, I actually, you probably don't even notice, I brace myself because I try to pull it off the wall and I can't. That's not how it works, right? It's a suction cup, so you need to break the seal. And so if you take it and you spin it, now I actually broke the seal of the suction cups. I didn't mar it, didn't scratch it, didn't leave any residue. And then I can come back here, take off that alien strip, and I can wash this and reuse it over and over and over again. I'll put it right back there onto that disc light. Now, I didn't wash it, of course, because I knew I just put it up there. It wasn't there for a year. I'm going to press, that disc light's there again. When you buy disc lights, they usually come in a pack, so you're going to get multiple, so you might as well hang up a couple of those. Now think about the holiday times, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Valentine's Day, you name it, there's going to be different things to hang up. This is from Gasparilla. You're not from Tampa. You probably think I'm crazy. We invade with pirates all over the town. It's a big deal here in Tampa Bay. So I put this on my bathroom during Gasparilla parade. And so I take off that protective backing, and then look what I can do. This could be anything. Christmas lights, you name it. Think about any decor. And if I just push that there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I just make sure those suction cups adhere. It's there for as long as I want it to be there. If I don't want it to be there, again, all I'm going to do is take it and rotate. I'm going to break that suction with all those suction cups. Again, doesn't mar, doesn't scratch, doesn't scuff. And then all I do is take down that alien strip, wash it, and reuse it over and over and over again. Now, Guy, we do have some of these coming up. This is the same way, these bionic lights, super bright 200 lumen lights. Even with my lights on, you can see that. You're going to want to hang these things up. And although we give you 3M tape, it's not as great as the alien strips. Right. So if I take off that protective backing, I can put that right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll turn this flashlight on. And you know how these magnetically mount. And now I have that flashlight everywhere I need it. 210, 105 of each size. Guy, woo, so good.
You know, I would say you'd be hard pressed to use them all, but I know how many times it comes up in your life where you need to stick something to something else. And not only at home, at work, in your car, when you travel, even if it's just for your phone, or maybe you want to, hey, maybe you want to put your tablet up, you know, on the back seat of the car, and you want to stick it to the, you know, to the back seat so the kids can watch a movie. Use a couple of pieces of alien tape. Literally, the uses are endless. And remember, it works on stone, tile, glass, brick, painted surfaces, and much more. You know, there's a great idea, right? Hey, I want to watch the weather. I can't find the remote control. Look at that, the plug. I love all these uses. My bird feeder. And remember, you can't drill through glass, right? And I don't know how many of you have tried or thought about putting a soap dish in your or around your shower. Not a good idea to drill into tile by yourself. That needs to be done by a professional. You can use the alien tape for that as well. I know since we ran out of time, we're going a little bit longer. As you can see, we are crazy busy. People are buying 4 and 5 sets of this. Get it home. Chad, I just think, like I said, I love the original alien tape. That's what I have. The alien strips are just an easier way to be able to have pre-measured stuff when you're in a hurry. You know, like when I'm doing things like runners, or if I'm doing a bigger picture frame, I'll use a longer strip of the alien tape. That's why I have that. By the way, we have that too. If you want to get that, it's about the same price, I think. We have both. So we have a 4-pack of alien tape, 10 feet each, 40 feet. So if you want to measure your own, you can do that too. We just find that a lot of people like Chad love to have it pre-done. Just makes it easier, right?
I for sure do. Yeah, when we pre-cut this, I was like, thank you. I mean, that's so much easier for me, especially during presentations. But they're going to come to you in all the different sheets. So if you do want to hand a couple out to a neighbor, you can do that. Guy, we're talking about tornado season here, right? We just talked about it today. You got to get home to get those plants. A little piece of alien tape on the bottom of that, you could stick that down to your porch and it wouldn't tip over or topple. I live in a condo, same thing with my balcony. Now, if you're just joining us at the beginning of the presentation, I talked about how I like to have my spirtles back here. Do you see how they're sort of floating? I can just take my spirtle down, use it, wash it, and then when I'm done with my utensil, look, right there, I didn't have to install, drill, screw, nothing like that. The hardest part of the presentation, Guy, is just convincing people that what I just did is real life. It is not fake. Hey, it's not a gimmick. It's not a joke. It really works.
What's wonderful about what we do too, Chad, is that we know everybody has 30 days to try it out. I will just warn you, be careful because it sticks to your thumb like a glue. Even though it's not a glue, but there's no residue. The stuff is very sticky, which is a good thing because that's what it's supposed to be. 765-095. Chad, you're staying with us. Are we going to go right to our lights? I think we are. All right, let's walk over. I'm going to go right over. So Chad is hanging out. He just kind of showed you a demo of our bionic lights. I love these things, and I own these. They are amazing. First of all, they're the greatest sort of emergency lights you could ever have. You know, if your power goes out, you got a back.